welcome to Nene's Prepping Kitchen. I had someone by the name of Van City Prepper that asked me if I had a mac and cheese recipe. So I'm going to put together an ultimate mac and cheese for you, and I'm going to do it a little bit prepper style. So make sure you stay tuned. Right down here I've made a pan of water. It is boiling right now, so I'm going to pour in my macaroni. I'm cutting the recipe in half, so I'm not going to be making a full recipe, but I will leave the full recipe in the description for you. So yeah, let's get started and make the ultimate SHTF mac and cheese. Okay, my water is boiling. I put some salt in it and a little bit of oil, so when I put the noodles in, they're not going to stick. But I took this box right off my pantry. So I'm going to use half the box, half a pound. I'm just eyeballing it, so I'm going to let that cook up till the macaroni is done. And then we'll get busy making the rest of it. So make sure you stay tuned. Hit that like and subscribe while you have a minute waiting on me. And yeah, I'll be back. Okay, so the macaroni is done. I'm going to take it over to my strainer and get it strained, and we'll make the sauce. Okay, to make the sauce isn't too hard at all. I'm going to start with a half a stick of butter, and we're going to put that right in there. Turn my flame on here. We'll put that on just medium. We don't want to burn it or scorch it. And let's see, gotta find my special little spoon that I'm looking for. There. I like using my little wooden spoon for stuff like this right here. Like I say, I'm just making half of it because I'm not feeding a large crowd tonight, so. One thing good about this recipe, though, is you can freeze this after you've made it. Okay, so I've got my butter melted there. I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of flour into that. I'm just going to cook this for probably about a minute, just to get it good and thicken where I want to have it. So we'll let that cook up. Okay, this is what the flour and the butter look like. So now into that we are going to be putting in some milk, and I'm using the Gosner milk off my pantry. And we're going to be putting in 3/4 cups of milk, because I do have the recipe cut in half. So I'm getting 3/4 here. Looks about right. Okay. I'm going to pour that in slowly. You can use, any milk that you have for this. And like I said, I'm making it partially SHTF style mac and cheese. Okay, and into that, some half and half. Now I figured, if you had some of that, that powdered cream, which I want to get. Believe me, I want to get some of that. If you had some of that powdered cream, I think you can mix that up and get the same effect. is if you use the half and half. So, but we're going to use 1 1/4 cup of the half and half. This is just going to make it creamier. So, and what did I say I needed? 1 1/4 cup. Perfect. 1 1/4 cup. And we want to keep stirring this. In fact, I need to switch over to my whisk for this, because you're gonna want to whisk it. Oh, get my whisker here. And we're just gonna whisk it, make sure it don't stick, you know, and make sure it don't have any lumps. So we're gonna thicken this up. And you're probably gonna have this on like a medium, a low, high, medium, low, somewhere like that, just so it don't stick. Keep stirring. And don't keep your eye off of it for too long, because you don't want it to stick. But while this is doing its thing in thickening, we're gonna, you know, just heat it until, you know how creamed, like your cream of mushroom, cream of chicken soup, kind of that consistency is what we're looking for. And I'm going to go ahead and put my oven on 350 to get it preheated, because this is a in the oven style mac and cheese. So hopefully if SHTF happened, you could cook it in the oven. But if you couldn't, I'm sure it would be good just mixed together like this right here. You know, once we get our cheese in it. So, and it's starting to thicken up on me here pretty good. So we're going to add in our cheese, and we are going to be adding in 1.5 cups, and then I'm going to add another 1.5 cups of cheese to it. Put my top back on. I already got my bag open. I'm using sharp cheddar cheese. Once this gets thickened up, I'm going to shut the flame off. I'm going to add, grab my measuring cup. Okay, it's pretty nice and thick here, so I'm going to go ahead and add my cheese into it. So we're going to start with like about 1.5 cups. And just whisk that in there. I do have my flame off. So there's a cup, and then we'll go another 1/2 cup there. And that is definitely thick. We're going to add in about another 1.5 cups. Just get it good and mixed. This looks so good already. Yes, it does. Check it out. I could eat that just like that. Alright, next step. Now that we have the macaroni drained over here, I'm going to take the same pan, because if you're in an SHTF situation, the less dishes the better, right? And all I cooked in here was my macaroni. It's clean. So I'm going to put that strained macaroni in my pan right here, and try not to drop the spoon on the floor. Now, I didn't cook that macaroni until it wasn't, I mean, it was like 3/4 of the way done, because you're going to put it in the oven and you're going to bake it. So now we're just going to mix that cheesy goodness together with that macaroni. get it mixed together. Just like that. See, like I say, you could eat it right out of the pan if you couldn't bake it. So I'm going to grab my baking pan real quick. Then I'm going to bake it in. Okay. I think these would be good to have, you know, no dishes. And like I say, if you had an SHTF situation, the less dishes, the better. I'm just going to spray it a little bit so it don't stick too awfully bad. And I'm going to put it into my baking dish. Get it all in there. Yummy, yummy. Okay. And I did say ultimate, didn't I? So, ultimate, well, I keep these on my pantry shelf, and because they can be added in different meals that you make. So now we're going to have bacon cheese ultimate from just this little package of now I'm going to go and add more cheese. I would like to also freeze dry some cheese. I mean, if you had that on hand, you could use that as well. So this is going to go in the oven for probably about 15 minutes just to let the cheese melt till it's nice golden brown. Doesn't that look delicious though, guys? Yeah. Anyway, I'll be back when it's done. Make sure you stay tuned. Okay, it is done. The ultimate SHTF mac and cheese. Is that not good, guys? Don't forget, bacon, mac, and cheese. Yeah, because I added bacon. Actually, forgot to put any salt and pepper in there, so I did sprinkle some salt and pepper, and actually put a little bit of paprika on the top as well. So, whoops. Okay, let me see where I'm at. I'm back. Yeah, just the little technical issue where the camera fell off of the tripod. But y'all had a little whoop-de-doo there, didn't you? Okay, but so then here is a mac and cheese recipe for you. And if none of you have been over to Van City Prepping, head over and tell her Nene sent you, and hope you can try this recipe out. It yeah, it smells so delicious, and about ready to dig into it. So, but this could be an SHTF meal for you for sure. I mean, like I say, those little bacon bits, you know, the real bacon, add those into mac and cheese. Yeah, so, but like I say, and it would be quick and easy as well. So anyway, guys, hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you've already been subscribed, thank you for coming back. And till next time, guys, toodaloo, God bless, keep on prepping, keep on praying. Bye.